What is he doing? Oh my God. It is necessary to test whether the bracket function of a car is effective or not. Then come to Chongqing in August. The road conditions here are extremely complex. Even an old local driver can't guarantee 100% correct mistakes. Today, our original plan was to use my Avita 07 and the ideal L6 Max version to conduct a big PK for smart driving, but the 26 Max version on the market is too hard to find. So today I invited his eldest brother's version of L9 Max. Then since it is a smart driving competition, then there should be no problem for Big Brother L9 T60 to be delivered from the factory. A few moments later, welcome to our distinguished owners of the ideal L9 Max version. Hello. How do you think this car's intelligent driving makes you feel? The fastest progress in self-driving in 2024 was Ideal's. Let you try Avita's smart driving system. I drove an Avita, but I have never practiced Ideal's. Our route today starts from here, the garage in Shidai. We have to cross the city highway, roads in the city, and the Panlong Ideal, which is more complex than a spider's web. What about the last project? It is to let the two of them compete in reversing the car into the warehouse. Then let's get on the bus now. Okay. We are considering starting from the business district this time. Test the way the self-driving system handles complex road conditions, including avoiding people, identifying traffic lights, changing lanes and overtaking, getting on and off ramps, etc. Now turn on the self-driving function. Automatic deceleration recognized. Our PK is now starting to dodge pedestrians and motorcycles on Avita 07. Find the right time and decisively pull your position into the main road. At present, A07 has already moved to the front. The ideal L9 was stopped at the intersection because there were many pedestrians and several taxis at the intersection just now. There is also a bus parked in front of me. I think he still pays more attention to safety. We are in front now. It's not far. Hurry up. What are you judging? Riding on a dotted line. He's trying to change path, but he may have noticed a little too many cars around.
Not very safe.
He stopped himself. Because of the road next to me, many cars have already lined up for about 10 meters. There are no cars on this road next to you. You want to touch this road without cars. Smart, to be honest, the road conditions here are quite complicated. In fact, his speed is not slow. Driving ahead on the left has a speed of 60 yards. Here we have reached another more complicated road condition from the entrance of the first affiliated hospital. He decisively chose to change his ideals. Get around this congestion. Avita chose the far left side of the service road on Chongqing Hospital Road to pass quickly. Avoid the blocked road on the right side. Oh my God, Ideal, what do you want? He's checking in. Then he didn't come in that lane. Turn left onto the ramp. You have personality. Ideal for the same road section. Avita 07 did not enter the U-turn lane as Ideal. You can see that the obvious leftmost lane on the map is the U-turn lane, and less obvious traffic lights were identified. Just now was the time to turn left onto the Egongyan Bridge. The Ideal violated the rules. This version of his has always had a little bit of violations. I discovered it in the last self-driving competition. Almost like people. That is if you don't have a place. He sometimes tries to grab a position. It is easy to violate the rules when grabbing a position. Whoa, my God. His actions just now seem quite dangerous to us. Avita 07 changes lanes in advance according to the planned route. There is no attempt to change lanes as thrilling as the ideal L9. The road conditions during the lane change are complex. Driving on the highway is really smooth. Oh, wow, I scared the hell out of me. A large truck came up from my left rear. Then you wanted to kill and stop. Actually, I'm still a long way away from that big truck. Then if I operate it myself, driving on the main road soon, put on some gas and rush in front of the truck. But the ideal choice is to wait for the big truck to go first. The distance may only be so small. Is your ideal game just thrilling? Avita quickly passes through Panlong Interchange. Driving at the speed limit is also followed on the highway. Hey, what do you do? Intelligent driving cruise has been exited. Please take over the vehicle. He himself entered a ER variable lane. But at that time, the variable lane could only be a U-turn. So when the green light comes, you want to neither turn around nor move forward. I had to take over. Then turn around, otherwise I'll break the rules again. Avita did not take the variable lane where he made a U-turn at the time. I didn't make the mistake of 19. Let's see if this U-turn works. Avita 07 made an obvious motion to first turn right and then turn around. More tiring. The ideal car owner is a little worried, so I hit the brake. And Avita 07 has been thinking about how to get into the parking space. This round, Avita 07 won. So now we're going to have a competition. Both L9 and 07 have the function of getting off and parking. Let's look at the same parking space, same route. Which car has the shortest time? So today all our test drives have ended. Hey, how are you feeling? Our beta is okay. During the test drive, driving was still overtaking and changing lanes. At present, the whole process is relatively smooth. I didn't take it. I took over the vehicle twice during a test drive. In fact, it was during the entire test drive process. It's smoothness. It's overtaking and all these things are very slippery. But one thing is that it does not follow the rules. The last point is that the two cars are in automatic parking. One of them is when we are grabbing parking spaces. Avita 7 is really a very radical young man. He just parked it himself in a flash. He is definitely a good player in grabbing parking spaces. At a stage when we were leaving the car, Avita 07 was slightly faster by 9 seconds. Therefore, Avita 07 smart driving is safer than the ideal L9 to a certain extent. A better sense of experience. Smoother.